So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give it to him again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Lance now. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Here's Lance. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 32. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. Punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have a great point. Been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Nix off the play action. Caught by Theo Johnson. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for Nix. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Jaguars, 31
Go! Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make their way to the end zone. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has it at the 11. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Lance. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Looking to throw, Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lance. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now it's Lance. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. They're running the option, short side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a 5-point first quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Forced out to his right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Finds his, and the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. He's got it at the 24. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And it'll be Jaguars football. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Gets this to Johnson. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. Pushing it up past the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Gets everything he has under this throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Has him on the quick hitter. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They'll throw again. Nix. Hits his running back. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion.
Let's go.
To the air, Lance. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Lance. Wilson's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Lance now. Throw reeled in by Njoku. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. And it's the Jaguars. With it, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for two here. He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Connects on the crosser. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They're set up at the 35 now.
Go!
Hauled in left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Nix. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars go up by 19. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to the air. Nix after the pick. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Let's go now.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's on the move. And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 34. Wiley hauls it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lance. Escapes the pocket.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's still going at the 30. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Another try following the sack. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
70 range, 7, set. Ready.
Nick's looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw Lance. This ball's caught by Pickens. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's go now.
Throwing his Lance. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. A give now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's Lance. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes his grasp. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars go up by 19. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
18 Rabbit. Let's go. 19 Lion. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 14. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with third and long. Lance. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one hits for 30. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Hawk 70, Hawk ready.
Throwing here, Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver left. From the 42. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They send a receiver in motion right. Throw on 3rd down. to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. The intended target there was David Njoku. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trying the right side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Motioning him from the slot right. Shotgun snap to Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Nix now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cut 19. Here we go. Set. Go.
He'll throw it. Put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Here we go.
Trying again following the sack. He finds Johnson. It's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th-quarter lead. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. He's racing past midfield. And he's out of bounds with the red zone in sight. This is nearly to the 25-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To the air, Lance. Finding Davis. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Jaguars trail by a field goal. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Shut up.
Setting up to pass. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Ravens, 36.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. That one's complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Searches from the and Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
Waddle now in motion right. Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute it.
And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Moving, my team.
Throwing from the gun here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to throw, Lance. Davis there to grab it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Third and a lone yard coming up. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 70 Lions. Go.
Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So it ends as a win for the Ravens.